math project that relates to architecture because we find the distance away from a building, the height of a building, and elevation.
First question is, a person is standing 10 feet from the base of a large tree. The person measures the angle of elevation to the top of the tree building as 60 degrees. How tall is the building?
In the question that Jenny just stated right now, we're trying to find the height of this building while the guy's 10 feet away from it, while the building has a 60-degree curve to him. So by trying to find the height of the building, you will use tangent, which is opposite over adjacent. So when we begin the question, it will be tangent 60 theta equals x over 10 because x is opposite and 10 is adjacent. So by isolating the x, you have to times it by 10 on both sides, which crosses out the 10. And then that will be left with 10 tangent 60 theta equals x. And to my calculation, it equals 17.32 feet, which is the height of the building. And that's how high the building stands.
The question is to find the distance away from the tree.
The second question is, the angle of elevation to the top of a tree is 20 degrees. How far are you away from the tree if the tree's height is 31 feet?
In the second question, we're trying to find how far we are away from the tree, or the tree stands 31 feet in the sky, and it's at a 20-degree angle. So to start the question, we will be using tangent again, which is opposite over adjacent. So writing the question, it would be tangent 20 equals x over 31 feet. And then you have to isolate the x, but by timesing it by itself. And then that gets the x all by itself. And then it'd be 31 tangent 20 equals x. And if you type that in a calculator, it's x equals 11.28 feet. And that's how far you're away from the tree.
At a point 200 feet from the base of a building, the angle of elevation to the bottom of the smokestack is 35 degrees, and the angle of elevation to the top is 53 degrees. Find the height of S of the smokestack.
First, you have to find the height of the building, which is x. So you do tan 35 equals x over 200. And to get x alone, you have to multiply it by 200. And you get 200 tan 35 equals x. In the calculator, you'll get x equals 140 feet.
Okay, now we're trying to find s. And s equals 200 tan 35 minus x, which equals to 200 tangent 53 minus 200 tangent 35. And once you put that in the calculator, it's 125.4 feet, and that's s.